And hi, Any32 parents. I'm creating these videos because sometimes our internet is not always the most reliable with connection and communicating. So I've made these videos to make communicating some of the steps that can be taken to solve the problems from yesterday, December 2nd. So you're welcome to follow along with me. And I've made videos for the other problems as well. A piano costs $4,770. An organ costs $3,250, less than the piano. Find the total cost of the piano and the organ. And I put a picture of an organ just in case some of us were unsure what it looks like. It's similar to a piano, but I just wanted for you to have a visual. Now, I created this comparison bar model. I want to use a comparison bar model because I noticed this word less. Words like less, more, greater than, or fewer usually indicate that I'm comparing two amounts. Now, I want to begin by labeling what I know for sure, the definite numbers and amounts and values that the problem has given to me already. A piano costs $4,770, so the piano is going to be the longer bar, and then I know the organ is going to represent the shorter bar because it is less. All right, now looking at this sentence about the organ, it's not telling me an exact amount for how much the organ costs, but it's telling me how much less it costs than the piano. And that leaves the organ as the unknown value. That is my hidden question. I cannot answer the problem's question of the total cost of the piano and the organ until I find out the amount that the organ actually costs. So far, I only know that it costs less. I can use subtraction to help me figure out the value of the organ before I calculate the piano and the organ in all. Oops. I want to use subtraction because I can see in my model I'm finding a smaller value. 1,520. Now this is the value for not how much in all, but how much the organ costs. Now that I have the cost of the piano and the organ, I can find out the value for both items together. I know a common mistake is going to be wanting to add 4,770 and the amount for how much less. We don't want to use addition. Addition will lead us to having a greater number for the cost of the organ. But I can see and I know from the information that the cost of the organ should be less than the piano. Using adding will lead me to get a bigger number, and that's not the information, that's not the proper information that the problem has told me so far. My second calculation is going to be the cost of the piano plus the cost of the organ that I now know. And I want to use addition because I'm finding out the value for how much in all. And now I use addition to find the value of how much both items cost in all. $6,290.